And now please remember the men and women that went before you, that paved the way for your glory and fortune.
John Cleese, one of the sharpest comedic minds in British history, has made the world laugh for decades. From Monty Python to Fawlty Towers, his genius redefined comedy. But behind the scenes, his life has been anything but a joke. At 85, Cleese continues to work not out of passion alone, but necessity. Despite his massive success, he's surprisingly poor. The reason? A string of devastating divorces, one of which cost him over $20 million and left him with less than his ex-wife. He calls his ongoing performances the alimony tours, and at an age where most legends retire in comfort, Cleese is still touring just to survive. Born in 1939 in the seaside town of Weston-super-Mare, Cleese grew up in a modest household obsessed with appearances and social respectability. His height, over 6 feet tall by age 12, made him a constant target of bullying, pushing him to develop the razor-sharp wit that became his shield and later his weapon of choice. He studied law at Cambridge, but comedy quickly stole his heart. There, he met fellow legend Graham Chapman, and the seeds of Monty Python were planted. Their bizarre, boundary-pushing humor shocked the world when Monty Python's Flying Circus aired in 1969. Cleese's sketch about a dead parrot became a cultural icon, even quoted by Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher. But behind the laughter, real darkness loomed. Chapman battled alcoholism, and Cleese grew weary of the chaos. Eventually, he walked away from Monty Python, fearing it had lost its spark. Then came Fawlty Towers. Cleese co-wrote and starred as the infamously rude hotel owner Basil Fawlty, arguably the greatest British TV character ever created. Though the show ran for just 12 episodes, it achieved legendary status. Cleese and co-writer Connie Booth rejected pressure to do more, choosing quality over profit. Their perfectionism paid off. Fawlty Towers remains a global standard for sitcom brilliance. But Cleese's personal life was spiraling. His marriage to Booth ended, and 2 more followed. His third divorce to American psychotherapist Alice Faye Eichelberger was especially devastating. Despite having contributed little financially, she walked away with nearly everything: London and New York properties, millions in cash, and 7 years of massive yearly payments. Cleese later confessed, "I'm surprisingly poor." His home, his retirement, and even his mental health suffered. He admitted to suicidal thoughts and entered therapy to cope. In his 70s, Cleese returned to the stage, less for art, more for survival. His alimony tour became his lifeline. Though critics noticed his energy waning, he pushed on. Today, he hosts the Dinosaur Hour and develops stage adaptations of his past works, still earning between $500,000 and $750,000 a year just to stay afloat. In a rare act of love and security, he gave his Chelsea flat to his 4th wife, Jennifer Wade, 31 years his junior, saying he wanted her to feel safe. Even with his struggles, Cleese maintains one luxury: stem cell treatments, costing over $17,000 a year, which he credits for helping him look and feel younger. But wealth cannot buy back time. He's candid about depression, grief, and the loss of close friends like Graham Chapman and Joan Sanderson. He often reflects that aging is not a gentle decline, it's a massacre. One by one, his generation disappears, and he's left carrying their memory. In recent years, Cleese has also become a vocal critic of what he calls the death of comedy. He refused to censor the infamous Loretta scene from Life of Brian, defending it as satire, not cruelty. In 2025, he lashed out at critics, saying comedy is meant to expose flaws, not please everyone. For Cleese, laughter is rebellion. And in a world growing more cautious, he refuses to silence the absurdity that once made him, and us, laugh so hard we cried. John Cleese's story isn't just one of comedy, it's one of resilience. He built an empire from jokes, lost most of it to love, and still shows up, not for applause, but survival. A legend on stage and a fighter off it. Thanks for watching StarLoop News. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the life behind the laughs, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more untold Hollywood stories, and ring the bell so you never miss what's coming next. Laughter may be timeless, but these stories are unforgettable.